I was interested that Sheffield Theatres took part in advance because, well, for lots of different reasons. For one, if you believe in equality, and if you believe that equality is a worthwhile thing, then there's no choice but to participate, because once you start looking under the covers, as it were, once you start looking historically at how the gender divide has, how employment has been divided among the genders, then we realized very quickly, without having to do too much digging, that we had quite a bit of work to do to make sure that there was more of a balance. Of course, equality comes in lots of different ways. There's equality of opportunity, equality of treatment, you know. And one of the things that we really wanted to tackle was the equality of opportunity for actors on our stages. And that was our particular question at Sheffield. It was centered around how many male actors versus female actors do we employ across the season. One of the great things that's happened, though, is that our work has extended beyond our individual questions. So we're also looking at creative teams, for example, writers, producers, and our staff as a whole in general. The biggest change that's happened is that one is, and I say one, I mean myself, but also my staff, because it's a subject now that we keep returning to, but we are much more conscious and aware that when we are making programming choices, that we are careful not to be led by our perhaps unconscious underlying assumptions that things are a certain way, that they have been a certain way, and that is how they will be. So we are constantly looking through the prism of equality, actually not just for women, but also for ethnicity, disability, age, etc., economic circumstance, class, sexual orientation. And also, if we believe that we should be providing a rich, mixed diet of work that somehow reflects the society that we live in, then those prisms are particularly useful, particularly when we come to an artistic program. So very basic questions are asked. And we have made choices, or rather chosen not to do something, having done our analysis of where we are at the moment. So at Sheffield we made a pledge that we would, within the year, balance the number of actresses and actors that we employ, male and female. And it's not just about numbers. We will ensure that the scope and range of the parts that female actors get to play, experience, will be equal to those that their male counterparts will get to play. Of course, that's really hard to measure, but we use intuition, obviously the metrics, the numbers themselves, and make sure that there is a balance across the season. And hopefully, I'm excited about the new season. I'm hoping that we will smash our